let's start this off the best way we possibly can. You've been on a lot of great shows recently, and now you're on Godfather of Harlem. What has it been like to be a part of this cast? Because it's such a great ensemble.
I mean, it's an honor, you know. I mean, I'm a fan of all those guys. I'd worked with Giancarlo before. I'd worked with Forrest before as a director. He directed me in a film. I think maybe the only film he directed years ago. And then, you know, I've always been a huge fan of his. I think he's a kind of actor that I strive to be. He's not an actor. He's a simple, genuine, everything. He's just so genuine. It's so vulnerable. I mean, and it's just a beautiful actor. And then spending time with him, you know, I learned he's a beautiful person and a very soulful person. So, you know, and to have great writing, you know, to have excellent writing, you know, Chris Brancato, Michael Paynes are just fantastic, and just had a really great, honestly. And I told this to my reps. I said, it's one of the best times I've ever had doing a television show.
And it's been such a great show. It's such a strong show over the years. And now on MGM Plus, the new platform that just came out, it's going to market you into a whole new audience. It's just so much different than what we've seen on like the networks. And you've been on platforms already before with some of the shows that you've been a part of.
Yes.
So it looks really good. Tell us a little bit about Jose. What is Jose's mission in this season?
Well, Jose Battle is a real guy. Jose Miguel Battle is a real guy who was leaves Cuba, comes to Miami, and then returns to Cuba as part of the Bay of Pigs invasion, as part of Brigade 2506. So Jose Miguel Battle was in the Bay of Pigs invasion with my uncle Ray Gonzalez. So I had a very personal connection already to the story of Jose Miguel Battle and anything connected to 2506 Brigade. In 2018, a fantastic book called The Corporation comes out about Jose Miguel Battle. And I read this book, I devour this book, and it's an incredible book. And then, you know, I think they were talking about making a movie about it, but they never got a script together. I think Benicio del Toro was going to do it, and nothing ever happened with it. And then when I get a phone call from Michael Paynes and Chris Brancato about Godfather of Harlem to play Jose Miguel Battle, my head almost came off, because I was like, "Are you kidding me? Like, I can't do this fast enough." I mean, and they sent me a couple of scripts. I was like, "This is incredible." You mean? And I just nobody's ever played this guy on a screen as far as I know. So the opportunity to do that, and to do it with that cast and those writers and at that level was gold. It was just gold to me. You know, I was like, yeah, I'm in. You know what I mean? There's reasons why you do a project, you know, sometimes, whatever, there's any number of reasons, but like loving something is the best reason to ever do it.
Yeah. And how was it, like, since it's the character is so close to your family, in order to portray him, how much pressure do you have going into trying to make it as accurate from books and different tales of how this person was?
You know, you can only, I think you don't have to worry about that. I think what you have to worry about and deal with is what's in front of you, is what the writing is, what story are we telling? You know what I mean? Because there's always liberties taken. You know what I mean? You know, you can't. It's impossible to make a biopic about Jose. I mean, I guess you could, but you know. So my function is always to serve the story and serve the directors and serve the writing. I mean, I always view my job as the actor to come in there and service the piece, not to come in there and make it about anything but what the entirety of the piece is, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the one thing that I love. I love when you and Forrest are together, it's just a good chemistry. You could tell that acting with each other, you're just bouncing off of each other.
You know, I haven't seen it. I haven't
seen it yet.
No, I haven't seen. I saw some stuff because I had to do ADR, but they haven't sent me links to see. Huh? But thank you. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, I saw it last night, and I love that interaction. That that acting between you and him is just on point.
Well, thank you, man. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Anything you could tell the Muse TV audience to get them to watch, because this is, I mean, people have seen it already, season 1 and season 2, but now it's on a new network. People are gonna have to switch over. What can you tell the Muse TV audience?
I mean, I think, I know people, my nephew watches the show as a giant fan of the show, but I think this season is going to go to another level.
Mhm.
They've just cranked up the heat, you know what I mean? And it's amazing. I don't know how much you've seen, but I've read all the scripts, obviously, and it's going to get hot.
Well, I've seen all your 5 episodes that you're in. For
you've
sure.
I did from 2 to 9.
Yeah.
Right. So you saw.
I got a lot of them. I got
you
all
saw 9. Yeah. Okay. Good. My God, I wish I could.
Dude.
Who do you know? I gotta know the right people.
We can always help each other out here. We can always help each other out here and make sure you get them so that you can see it. Because I'm telling you, Yul, this is it's been awarded before, but this season is going to get awarded and looked at again. It's so good.
I need to hang out with you more.
Hey, vice versa. I need to hang out with you as well.
I'm in Miami, brother. Come down.
Hey, I'm going to be there pretty soon, actually in the summer. So definitely we'll hit you up. But Yul, thank you so much for stopping with us. We really appreciate it. And we cannot wait for everybody to see Godfather of Harlem.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.
No problem. We'll see you next time here on Muse by Muse.